It's John and Rachel, and we are jagging around with the one and only
Ray Zawodni coming home this weekend.
He could go into any dive bar in the country and just survive by himself. He was like this alcoholic Bear Grylls, right? Like Man vs. Wild, Turkey. And
Ray Zawodni. Ray, we know you're not in Pittsburgh, but the background of you looks like you're literally in your parents' basement.
I know I do have a very college dormitory type bedroom set up here. But that is just purely because living in Queens, you pay thousands of dollars for about 3 square foot of bedroom, which is nice.
You're not just coming home to do some kind of like typical stand up or like, hey, we're just springing this on you. Ray's coming. Like, it's a little bit more special. Yes.
Absolutely, yeah, and it is a very Pittsburgh-centric show, which I'm happy about. It's about a legendary Yinzer, my father. It's a stand-up and storytelling show called Dive Bar All-Star, and it's all about my relationship with my dad and some of the crazy stories that I've told about him over the years through podcasts, through some of it was in my act, but it's everything just kind of compiled into one show. It's not like a one-man show because it is very, it's punchy. It's still stand-up comedy, but it is all about one central topic.
The show is this Saturday, and where and what time?
Saturday, November 11th, 8 p.m., and it's at the Corner Cafe. And the reason that I chose the Corner Cafe is because it does have kind of that like dive bar feel, but it also has this really awesome, intimate back room, because this show is something that I don't think it belongs in a comedy club or a giant venue. I think it belongs with me and 50 to 70 people just hearing these stories, and we are taping it, so it is a live taping, which I'm really excited about.
Wow,
I love that.
my dad came home from work one time. I was like 7 years old, and he walks in the door and he said this line. He goes, "Hey kid, when I go to work tomorrow, I'm whipping my bosses." Even as a kid, I was like, "Hey man, that's a bad idea."
Listen, bad news, good news. Bad news, we can't go. I think we already have something on the books.
No, this show isn't that big of a deal. It's just about my dad on the anniversary of his death. But it's not, no, it's just it's nothing important, it's just me pouring out my soul and trying to make people laugh through my pain. But no, if you have something to do, by all means, yeah, definitely, by all means, definitely just do the other thing, because I'll be doing this every week probably, except not one time a week. This is actually something that I wanted to do while my dad was still alive, but now it's something I felt like I kind of have to do, and I want to do it as a tribute, and I think the stories are very funny. The reason that it's called Dive Bar All Stars, that's what I've always referred to my dad as, is he was the type of guy that you could drop off at any bar in the country and you leave him there. You come back 3 days later, he's engaged, has a new tattoo, and a lead on some drywall work. Like, he's fine, And that's how I grew up. I grew up in that setting. Like, I was in, I've always told people that, like, I may not have been the coolest kid in the 3rd grade, but that was fine because I was a regular in a bar before I was 9. Like, everybody knew my name. I remember being around the guys watching football at the bar, and while they're like taking shots of whiskey, I was cheersing them with like shots of Pepsi.
I love it. Oh my God.
It's a true blue collar story here.
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go.
And it's this Saturday, and where and what time, and how do they get tickets?
Yes. Best way to get tickets is follow me on Instagram at Ray Zawodni, RayZawodni, and click on the link in my bio. That'll take you straight to the Eventbrite. There is also the event link on Facebook where you could buy tickets through there, and that would just be Dive Bar All Star is the name of the event. You can also get tickets at the door, and they're just $12.
$11 would have made more sense. 11, 11, 11, but that's okay. I'm glad you're getting the 12.
Yeah, no, yeah, and Rach, any way to take money out of my pocket, that's
yeah, right.
Not only are you guys probably not coming, you're like, why don't you make tickets cheaper for everybody?
Bring the tissues, bring your money, and go see Ray Zawodni this weekend, Saturday, at the Corner Cafe. Ray, you gonna invite the Jagoffs to come see you?
All the Jagoffs better come see me, because this is a Jagoff performing a show about a Jagoff.